Yo, Lauren,
Hey,
yeah, you're 10 minutes late. Yeah, yeah. Why are you late? What were you doing that was more important than getting on camera right now? Like, what were you doing, okay, bitch?
I couldn't find the link because I thought it was Zoom and it's not Zoom. It's a different website.
I told you it was Riverside. I told
Oh,
you. I wrote you on Facebook. I said it's Riverside. Okay, it doesn't matter. Forget it. Let's just get started, okay? And let me just say this. I don't even want to be here right now, okay? I'm a little stressed out. Certain things aren't going my way with certain things, okay?
what's wrong?
2 days. 2 days without the stuff. Yeah, yeah. You know what
Oh,
meth is? You ever done meth?
no.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you've done meth, you'll know what it's like to not do meth, okay? Makes you a little irritable, all right? Now, let's
Okay.
start off with your name. Your name is Lauren Francesca. What are you, French or some shit?
I'm Italian.
Uh, Tell me more about that.
Well, I was actually born in New York, but I guess my great great grandparents were Italian, so I tell people I'm Italian.
Okay, so you're not really Italian.
I guess I'm American.
American. You're just trying to fit in, huh?
You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. You mind if I call you bitch? Bitch.
not really. No, I don't like that name.
Okay. It's not a name. Okay, it's fun. It's just I'm gonna call you bitch anyway, all right? It's kind of my thing.
Okay.
Now, you're a influencer, right? You
hmm
influence people. You're on social media. You've got 1 billion views on YouTube. Uh, and how did you get 1 billion views? What did you do to get that?
I learned the algorithms.
Oh, you cracked the code.
I cracked the
Yeah,
code, yes. Kind of like
yeah.
you cracked the code.
Yeah, I cracked more than a code. Okay, cracked my head open. You ever been in a fight? You ever been in a fist fight?
Yes.
You ever been punched in the stomach?
Yeah.
You ever had a gun? You ever had a gun in your face? You ever been shot? You ever had your leg
Briefly.
bit?
No.
Oh, oh. So, what do you like to eat? How do you stay so thin?
I really like pizza. That's my favorite.
What's your what kind of topping?
Just cheese. I like cheese.
Mozzarella. You know, sometimes they put
Parmesan.
cheddar on there. If you go to a place that's not really Italian, you get like cheddar, something maybe ricotta. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I see these
That's
videos of you on TikTok. It's you and your mom. You guys are like lip syncing, and I have to be honest, your mom lip syncs a lot better than you do. Okay, she's like right on the point, you know. But you're like you don't even practice. It's like it's the first time you've heard the audio. You're just like, you know, you want to explain
okay.
yourself. You don't
I'm just
care.
trying to get
Do
I'm
you,
trying to get a lot of content out.
yeah, I bet. I'm just saying, slow down and try to get the words right with the lips. Okay. You have any pets?
I have a dog. He's
Oh,
snoring
what's his
right now.
name?
George.
George. That's an appropriate name for a dog. Hold on a second. Okay. I used to have a dog. He died. He was 9 years old and he died. Okay?
Really sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm getting over it. Not a big deal. Okay, where'd she go? Oh, she got bad internet.
Do I? You
Yo,
see
her
me?
internet is down. I can't see her face. Jason, is she gonna be okay? We're gonna still be able to record this?
Do you see me now?
No.
What about now?
It's still recording. It's still got the video. Okay, well, I
Like,
guess I won't be distracted by your beauty, okay? This is like a real interview. This is like, just pretend we're on the phone together at night, because that's what this is, basically. So tell me, we're still recording video? Okay, okay, Jason's got these goggles on. Go back to Jason real quick. Let's just look at Jason. All right, now I don't want to look at you anymore. Okay, so you're a singer. You want to sing something?
Oh, I'm not a singer, really. I'm not
You're
really
a
a singer.
comedian. You want to tell me a joke?
Not really a comedian either. I'm more of an actor.
So you graduated from what was it, Fordham?
Well, I transferred to New York Tech.
Uh, what was New York Tech like?
It was cool. I was a
Uh,
science major. It was fun.
yeah, yeah. What did you do? What, biology or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, biology. Yeah, so you're pretty smart. People probably wouldn't think that you're as smart as you are. Not that you're not smart or not that you don't look smart, but you're smarter than me, okay? And I cook meth and I know chemistry to some extent. Okay, bitch?
I know. I heard that you actually failed chemistry.
Yeah, I
That
did.
true?
Okay, but I made up with it in outside hours. Okay, extracurricular activities relating to chemistry. Bitch.
Okay.
So tell me about your fans. You must have a lot of creepy fans. You have a lot of creepy fans?
Some only a few creepy ones, not too many.
What's the creepiest thing one of them have what's the creepiest thing one of the tell me about your fans. Your creepy fans. What's the
Uh,
creepiest thing one of them damn it, I keep saying that wrong. Your creepy fans, you have a lot of creepy fans. What's the creepiest thing one of your creepy fans has done or whatever?
Somebody flew from Saudi Arabia and waited outside of my door with an engagement ring.
He held the ring out so you could see it, or you just said he had it?
He held it out, and I had to call the cops, and it was a very traumatic experience. I said no.
So you were looking through the peephole and you said, let's see the ring? Or like, did he have the ring out and you were looking through the peephole?
He had like the little box out, and
So he
then the
didn't open
cops
the,
talked to him.
did he open the box?
He did not open the box, but when he talked to the cops, he told the cops that he wasn't there to hurt me. He was there to propose to me.
And then did he propose to the cops?
Well, he
Or
told the cops, and then the cops told him to leave.
did the cops look at the ring
Yeah, the cops looked at the ring.
and were they impressed?
They were impressed. They were very impressed.
What's the second creepiest thing one of your fans has done to you?
Ugh. I don't know, creepy. There was a cool scenario where one of my fans actually married one of my friends. So they have a happily ever after story. It's more positive.
Like, like explain that. What happened?
I guess he was commenting on one of my posts and then saw her commenting, and then he slid into her DMs, and the rest is history.
And how can you be sure that he's not still trying to get to you through her?
Well, I haven't heard from him since, thank God, but
And what about her?
I know they have a kid.
Okay, so you're not talking to her either.
Well, I heard about it and I was just like, "Oh, that's awesome." And, hopefully they're doing well. They're
Okay, so there's something else going on here that you don't talk about, right? It's something, some other thing, right? Okay, what's the third creepiest thing one of your
they're
fans?
has ever done.
Yeah.
Um I mean, I've had a lot of fans put my pictures of my feet on Wiki Feet, and then my feet got famous, and BuzzFeed did a whole thing about my feet because people were screenshotting my feet and putting them on this website, and then apparently they were like, "You're really famous for your feet," and they reached out to me to do a whole expose about my feet.
Okay, what's not to offend you, but what's so great about your feet? And why don't they call it Buzz Feet instead of BuzzFeed? That's a little joke. Don't worry about it. No, but seriously, you have a softer skin on your feet, or are they just the shape of your feet are great, or something?
I have no idea. They just liked my feet. I mean, I have no idea.
Okay, what's the fourth creepiest thing I
You
don't
just
worry about
want
it.
to know all the creepy
I
things
just want to
about
know the
my
creepy
hair.
things, okay? Bitch. You mind if I call you bitch?
That's fine.
You
I'm
want to call
used
me
to it.
bitch? Call me
Bitch.
call me bitch.
It feels weird saying bitch.
Just do it. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, what else? Let's see. Like, what do you attribute your success to? I mean, in general. I mean, what do you? I mean, is it the algorithms, or is it something easier, like just regular content, or specialized content, or is it the shape of your feet?
I mean, I wish I could just say it was my feet because then that would make this a lot easier to answer. But I think it's persistence, just being really persistent and then making decent enough content that people will watch.
And how long you been doing this?
Uh, 14 years?
14 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we've covered this because we started a few times, but what about Lady Gaga? Did we talk about Lady Gaga, the YouTube page? You got your
Uh,
start?
yeah, I did a web series where I played Lady Gaga, so that was fun. That's
And how
one of
did,
the things.
and she saw this? She saw the,
I don't know. I heard she saw things. I did the meat dress. We did a joke about her wearing a meat dress, and then a month later she wore the meat dress. So I don't know if she saw it and then was inspired, or if just it was just one of those
oh
weird
yeah,
synchronicity things.
yeah,
But
I doubt it. I'm sure she ripped you off. I'm sure she's like, oh, look at the pork loin on her, whatever. And yeah, I mean, what exactly is she doing anyway? What's Lady Gaga up to these days? Right? It seems like you might have surpassed her or something, right? Yeah.
well, I saw she recently was hanging out with Katy Perry. I saw that on the news this week. It was very exciting because I thought they were feuding. I've done sketches with them feuding with like a fake Katy Perry, so I was happy to see them hugging. I don't know if that was a real hug, but
When's the last time you've hugged someone? Let me ask you this: when's the last time you've hugged a stranger? This is a better question.
today, oh my God, it
Tell
was
me
so
about it.
terrifying.
What
Oh,
happened?
I had to do this shoot, and then I was saying goodbye to people, and everyone started hugging me, and I just was like, oh God, I'm getting hugged. But I had like so just just because of what's going on right now. But I'm vaccinated, but still, I was just like, oh, strangers are hugging me. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind a side hug. I'll take a side hug. If somebody wants to
Yeah,
hug me and I don't want to hug them, I'll do a little bit of side hug. You know what I'm talking about? Like just the
that's a good idea.
shoulders with the fingers kind of wrapped around. You know what I mean? You ever do side hugs?
Yeah, yeah. A couple of them were side hugs.
Do you like side hugs?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to get out of hugging people. You've just inspired me. So I'm like, Jesse, thank you.
No, I mean, you're not really getting out of a hug, okay? You're still making contact, but it's not as much of an embrace, okay? Because everyone wants to embrace each other. Remember when they used to pick each other up? Like people you don't even know in LA will like pick you up and they'll be like, it's so good to see you. And you're like, well, who are you? Right? Does LA creep you out? Like, what's the difference between New York and LA as far as hugs for you?
As far as hugs, well, I don't really hug many people in LA, but I don't know about hugging wise. I never really thought of the difference. I just know the air is a lot better in New York.
The air.
The air.
How do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Just the air. It's just when you get off the plane, it just has like you just feel more water in the air when you get off the plane when you're going to LA. It's just like automatically like just the air is like sucking out like all the water out of your skin. You're just dry. I don't know if you
So you like to be hydrated more than, because a lot of people don't like humidity. They don't like how it feels. It's hard to breathe. But you think more like, this is good for my skin,
exactly. This is
right?
good for my hair.
Good for your hair. You like your hair?
Circulation. I love my hair.
What do you tell me? What do you do? You do conditioner and shampoo, or uh, like a like a conditioner first? A lot of people say you do conditioner first. People don't. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
that's amazing. You know that.
yeah. I don't necessarily do it, but I know it. Okay, that's why I wear this beanie, so I don't have to wash my hair every day. Okay. Yeah. I use a product called Tiege Hanley. You know Tiege Hanley? It's
No.
skincare, lotions, facials. all the kind of stuff you use, just daily skincare and hair care, whatnot. But I don't use it. Like I said, this is a sponsor of the show, so I have to say that.
Okay. Thank you. Hopefully, maybe they can send me some too.
You have any pets?
George.
Do we ever talk about this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You had a dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was 9 years old. He died, bitch.
I'm
Okay.
sorry for your loss.
No, really. So, what would you tell people that want to gain a bunch of followers? Like, what advice would you give them? That want to gain a bunch of followers on like social media or whatever.
Do things that people are searching for. Talk about stuff that people are searching for.
Yeah. Like, for example, what? Like Tom Cruise or climate change? Like,
Yeah.
like, give me an
So,
example.
what's a
Give me an
big
example of
movie?
the last, give me an example of the last thing you used, like, that was topical that you used to do a sketch or whatever.
Well, I reacted the new Halloween trailer was coming out, so I reacted to that and I talked about that because people are all interested in to go and see the movie, so they're all going to be searching for it.
What do you mean reacted? Like, how do you mean
So I just
reacted?
watched the video.
Which video?
I just watched
Oh, the
the trailer
trailer?
to Halloween.
And then you like replied to it? I don't know what the hell you're talking
Exactly.
about. See, this is why I don't have many followers. Because I don't even know what you're talking about, okay? Okay. So, I mean, what makes you tick? I mean, what makes you want to get up in the morning?
My dog.
Your dog.
My dog.
How old's your dog?
He's 13.
13. Tell me about your dog. What's so great about your dog?
He's my soulmate.
Is this because you're single? You've always been single. You're very private with your real life. People don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Why is that? You
Well,
just
I've had a lot of crazy stalkers, so because of that, I
you're
just
single.
have to like, yeah. Well, besides the death threats that any guy who dates gets, that's the main reason. It's just
Oh, so it's
insane.
more dangerous for the guy. So you're protecting the
Yes.
guy, not necessarily yourself.
Protecting the guy, protecting anyone leaving me, just, and plus like with all my work schedule, there's no time for relationships.
Okay, I don't believe that. You must have something going on. Okay,
What do
but
you
I
mean?
just give me a name. Give me one of the names of the guys. Give me a name. You date celebrities?
I mean, I have dated some actors.
Who?
I don't talk about those things.
Kiefer.
Do you talk
Keith.
about?
You ever date Kiefer Sutherland?
No,
Why not? You don't like him?
I never met him.
Would you date Kiefer Sutherland if you could?
Um, I don't know if is he a nice guy in real life or
I don't know.
is he like his character on TV? What's he like?
Okay, so you need to know more about Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, I need to know. I need to know how they are, not how their characters are.
What about Jimmy Fallon? Would you take him face value?
I've met Jimmy before. He's really nice. I wouldn't date him, but he's really nice.
Why? Too soft?
I think he's married. Isn't he married?
Yeah, but if he wasn't married, is my point. Okay?
Oh, yeah, I can't
You
think
wouldn't
like
date him
that.
even if he wasn't married. I can feel it. It's
No.
okay. No, I can feel it. I can see you through the screen. I can see what you're doing. You're not really not into him, okay?
I did an episode where I was a dancer on it, and he had to sign my boob. This was years ago on his show.
How many years ago?
A, a long time ago, probably 15 years ago.
15
Like
years
now,
ago.
I feel like now that wouldn't be like allowed on TV, but like back then it was okay.
Nobody signs boobs on TV anymore.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe not enough Sharpies.
Exactly.
Or, you know what I mean? Like maybe, or just maybe not everyone's cup of tea or something.
Yeah,
You like going on TV?
it's fun.
What do you like better, doing your stuff or going on TV?
Well, it depends. When I do my stuff, I have full control of everything I'm doing and producing. But when I'm going on TV or doing movies, it's like I don't have to do all that like other work. So it's just there's both sides are nice.
Yeah. What about acting? You like being an actress? I know you do some acting. I know you've been in movies. You like acting.
I love it.
What,
It's fun. Yeah.
how do you get ready for a role? Let's say you have a role. I mean, what's like the most like stretch? Like, what's the biggest stretch you've ever made in an acting role? Like what kind of character did you do that you had to kind of figure out more so?
Well, I did a movie recently. I don't want to say which one it was where I have to kill myself, and
Ghostbusters.
it was a drama, so that was a lot. That was it wasn't Ghostbusters. That was another movie before that was Amityville Karen. That one was that wasn't much of a stretch, but that was really fun. But the one where I had to kill you had to like look at so many different layers of things and how people really feel when they're doing that and just like go there. It was interesting.
Tell me what defines you. Tell me if you had to define yourself, what would you say? Like, who is Lauren Francesca?
She's a girl who works really hard.
You do. It's really about hard work, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about TikTok? It's been very good to you, but I mean, it seems like a lot of negative comments, more so than like Instagram or like Facebook, right? I
Well,
feel
I don't
like
read the comments, so I don't know.
you
Now I'm
don't,
gonna go read them. No.
how are you supposed to like them if you don't read them? You don't like your comments?
No, no, I should. I really should. I kind of just upload stuff and just like leave it to the universe.
You ever done meth?
No, no, but I had an audition for a character that did meth, so I watched so many videos about people who did meth. And I called all my friends that used to do meth, and I learned a lot about it.
Yeah. Your friends that used to do meth, what do they do now?
Now they're sober. A lot of them are artists. Some of them still might be doing it, but lying about doing it. So I don't know. But I hope they're okay.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's really hard. I never tried it, but it seems like when people start doing it, it's very hard for them to stop.
Let's just say it's not a lot like smoking pot, okay? I wish I was more of a reefer addict, but I'm not, okay? Yeah. So tell me about what, I don't know if you want to talk about this. Have you done any drugs at all? Have you done anything at all? It is.
I don't really talk about that.
Okay, so you have, but you don't want to talk about it. We've all tried things, Lauren. Okay. So let's get into something a little lighter. How would you solve the homelessness problem? Let me try again. Sorry, a little nervous. How would you solve the homelessness problem in LA? How would you solve the homelessness issue in Los Angeles?
Ugh. Well, a few years ago, I would have said that it was the worst ever. But then going to different places, because I've been traveling a lot for work, it's bad everywhere now. It's not just in LA. There's awful problems with homeless all over America. So it's really hard because I know the government has government housing, but a lot of homeless people don't survive in government housing because they're not used to the rules that they have to follow there. It's a really hard and sad situation. And did you see Nomad? Did you see that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's just people a lot of people that are homeless actually prefer to be homeless. So I think it's just helping them find community and a place where they can go and feel welcome so that they're safe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not something to make light of, but it's also something that should be talked about no matter what, even if it's, you know, a joke or something, but it's still, something it's good to bring it up, is my point. Yeah. So are you a person that likes to stay up all night? Yeah, you don't. I can feel it. And what do you do when you're staying up all night?
I really like to binge watch. It's a really bad habit.
Uh, like like what? Like what do you like to what do you like to binge watch?
There's a show I'm watching on Netflix right now. I watched 8 episodes in the last 2 days, and I don't even remember the name of the show. It's about this priest. It was like number 5 on Netflix. It's a priest, but he's actually it's really crazy. You have to watch it.
What is it? What's the priest do? Is he like kill people or something? Or is it just crazy
I
or
don't
something?
want to. I don't want to give away too much of
Well,
what
you're not
happens in it,
giving you're
but
not giving away too much because you don't even know the name of the show. So I mean, you're not giving anything away. This is all just
yeah,
hypothetical.
that's true. This hypothetical priest thought he's getting this angel coming down, and it like gave him this power to heal people, but then he's like a vampire. He's like a vampire priest.
Okay, so he's helping people, but then he's like eating people.
Exactly.
So it sounds interesting.
It's a
Uh,
really great show.
it's a great show that you don't know the title of, but you've been watching it like
Been
crazy.
watching.
What else do you
Yes.
watch on TV, Lauren?
Oh my goodness. There's so many shows I watch on TV. I loved Orange is the New Black, but that one's over. That
Give
was
me an
really
old
sad.
one. What's an old show? What's like the oldest TV show you've ever watched?
Cheers.
Cheers.
On Hulu. I mean, I love Lucy, of course, because she's amazing. I've watched a ton of those, and I like to watch a lot of old comedy. It's
Who would you
fun.
say your biggest influence is
Ooh, in terms of
in terms of comedy?
in terms of comedy.
Like when you do a comedy sketch, who comes to your mind most
Like
often?
when I created my YouTube channel, the first character I created was based on Charo. I don't know if you know who Charo is.
Sure. I love Charo.
And then yeah, and it was really cool because I actually got to meet her, so that was like awesome. But in terms of and like everything I do, I really love Joan Rivers. I thought she was amazing. I thought she was so funny and talented. Lucille Ball, of course, she's just like a genius. I feel.
What about Joan
Um,
Rivers?
didn't I say that?
Yeah, I was
Did I
just
say
screwing
that?
with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, I thought I just said that.
Let's talk about food. Let's talk about food again. What do you like? I mean, you said pizza and one of these other takes, but what do you
Matzo ball
eat?
soup, really.
Matzo ball
Matzo ball
soup,
soup is one of my favorite things in the world. Onion soup too is really
onion
good.
soup.
Yeah,
Let me guess, it's like onions and water, or what else is in
and
onion soup?
cheese. Cheese.
Well, that's French onion soup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
That's what I
just
meant.
you just call it onion soup. Okay. All right, great. I like to eat mostly frozen foods. You know, the picture on the box always looks so much better than when you cook it. You know what I mean? I also eat Funyuns. You like Funyuns?
They're good. Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
good. I don't. I try to stay away from processed food.
Is that a put down?
No, no. I was just saying that it might not be that good for you.
Okay, when you say it might not be that good for you, I mean it might is bad for you.
Yes, it's bad for you.
So what else is going on? You have any questions for me?
Um, so many questions for you. Will you ever find love again after what happened to you?
My girlfriend died of she died of a heroin overdose, okay? It was my fault because I wasn't there. And I don't know if I'm ever going to find love again, Francesca, but maybe I will. I hope. I'm on a couple dating apps. I'm on OkCupid. It's okay. I've gotten a couple responses, but I can't put my real picture up there because then everybody just wants to date me for the wrong reasons, you know, because it's on
Hmm.
TV for a little while.
Do you think people use you for your drugs?
Yeah, when I have drugs, you know. But, you know, if you don't have any drugs, then it doesn't happen as much. Okay. What do you think of subliminal advertising?
Oh, it gets me all the time.
Are you aware of it?
Sometimes I am, and then sometimes I'm like, wow, those people are evil.
Do you see it? Do you ever freeze frame like a single cell and just like look at it and go, "Wow, that's like a donkey and that's a thing." Do you ever feel like you're being taken advantage of when you're watching like TV or like even print, like a Coca-Cola ad? You see some shit in there, right?
Yeah, those people are geniuses.
Yeah,
I got to learn from them.
you got to learn from them, right? So let me see. Talked about a lot of things. We kind of covered everything, I guess.
Yeah,
Talked
should I have
about your.
asked any more questions?
Go ahead, ask me another question.
Mm, you miss Walter.
Mr. White. Yeah, I do actually a little bit. You know, things ended on a wrong note. But, what I was doing and what he was doing and what we were doing was bound to blow up at some point. We were running on empty. You know that song, Running on Empty? It's like that song.
How
Yeah.
does it go?
Running on empty. I'm running on empty. And I forget the rest. I feel like you don't think this is going well. Do you think this is going well?
Are you a mind reader? Can you read people's
How do you feel
minds?
about this so far? Do you like
I
this?
don't know. Yeah, I guess. I love this. This is great. I was just, how did you read my mind? I was like, should I be asking him questions? And then all of a sudden you're just like reading my mind.
Listen, Lauren, Francesca. Okay, I could see your face turning a little redder as we speak. You're a little embarrassed. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, I think it went pretty well. I was just calling your bluff, but you actually think it wasn't going well or isn't going well. How can we make it go better? Ask me another question. You don't have any
Were
more.
you Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Ask me another question.
Were you sad that you weren't a part of Better Call Saul?
I'm sad that I didn't even get to audition. You know, I should have at least got an audition. That it wasn't even considered to be in that show. But no, I ended up being in the movie, so I'm not that distraught about it. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'm just. Go ahead, ask me another question.
Do you like movies or TV better?
I like movies on TV. Yeah, I like commercial breaks in my movies, so I can do some more drugs. What's your favorite soft drink?
Coke?
I knew you were gonna say Coke.
Because you're a mind reader?
Yeah, because everybody likes Coke. Yeah, no, I like Sprite.
Really?
Yeah, Sprite, bitch. That should be the commercial. Sprite, bitch. Okay. Well, I think this went pretty well. You want to plug your social media or something? You want to talk about your different handles or whatever?
Sure, it's just I'm Lauren Francesca, and it's Lauren Francesca on Twitter, and then I want my Lauren practically everywhere else.
Now you have two Gmail addresses. Why do you have two
Oh,
Gmail addresses?
don't tell people because people find out my email and then I have to change it. But don't say those.
Well, I won't say them out loud, but you gave me one Gmail address, and then later on you gave me a different one. So I thought it was you were kind of pulling a trick or something. But you get both those. They just come into one kind of localized inbox or something.
Yeah, maybe that's why I couldn't find your link. Maybe it was at the other email.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Oh, you probably came in. It probably came in as spam or something. Yeah,
Mm.
you're just waiting for this to be over.
No.
No, this is good. It's good to see you. It really is. And
Yes.
we'll get you a copy of this, and we'll send it over to both email addresses if that makes any sense. Now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get off this, and then where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? What's next?
I should do a live stream on one of my platforms, but I was shooting all day, so I couldn't do it. So I'll probably go do a live stream after this.
That's an interesting way you're holding yourself right now. No,
Oh, I
don't
thought we were
stop.
done.
Get back. Put your arms. Put your. No, you're doing it wrong. No, you're doing it wrong. Put your hands on your neck, please.
Oh,
That's interesting. It's very weird. It's like somebody's
choking me.
got you by the neck. It's weird, but it's down to earth in a weird way.
That's good.
You like fudge brownies
I love fudge brownies.
with nuts? With or without nuts?
If I had to choose without nuts, but I would eat it with the nuts.
Okay. What if it had a ton of nuts?
I would still eat it because
What
it's
if
a
it had
fudge
like
brownie.
almost all nuts?
Depends how much I needed the chocolate.
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer. Lauren Francesca for the hour. Jesse Pinkman. This is the Jeff Richard Show. Want to see more of the Jeff Richard Show? Go to thejeffrichardshow.com for all of your Jeff Richards needs. Thank you, Lauren. Once again, Lauren Francesca. Good night. Bitch.